I'd say that the confusion over what the United States is going to do is equal here as it is there. Israel has set up this plan to try to take down the Iranian nuclear facilities, as well as its ballistic missile capacity and its militia ability beyond its borders around Israel. So it's launched this plan. It says it can do it alone. It would love the United States to help out, in particular because there's one huge enrichment facility, Fordo, which is deep in a mountain that would be best gotten if you wanted to destroy it with 30,000-pound bunker busters that only the United States has, and that only its B-2 planes can lift. They're so heavy. So right now, we're all waiting to see, might the U.S. decide to join, or might this moment be one where the Iranians decide to negotiate, agree not to enrich uranium?
Ethan, it just seems to me, at least, that Israel, as it relates to Iran, sees maybe a very rare opportunity to really deal almost a kind of a death blow to them, at the very least, as a threat, maybe even to their government. Is that the feeling in Israel, that this is maybe a special moment, a special opportunity for Israel?
It's 100% the feeling in Israel, Paul. The thing is that, it's one thing to say this is a rare moment to go after, to defang this regime and take away its ability to be so destructive. It's another thing to say that therefore it's possible to overturn this regime. Look, it might be. It certainly would make them very happy in this country. But remember, the Iran-Iraq war went on for 8 years.
Yeah.
And the regime in Iran put up with an enormous amount of suffering, and it is still there 40 years later. So it's a little bit of an illusion. It could be an illusion to think that, just like in theory, by taking out, by being so painful in Gaza that Hamas would yield. Hamas hasn't yielded yet, has it?
Exactly.
Is Israel listening to the United States, or will it? Like, once we get clear on what President Trump's position is?
I think Israel cares enormously about what the United States says. And I think I'm certain it would not have launched this attack without assent from Trump in a phone call last Monday, and generally over these last months. So if Trump were to suddenly change, look, at this point, it's hard to know because Israel's in the middle. By the way, I don't know if you're hearing, but we are having an attack on the Tel Aviv area right now with Iranian missiles. I'm in my secure room with a steel door and a steel window and reinforced concrete, so I'm as safe as I can be, so I can keep talking to you. But people across central Israel are running to their bomb shelters. Yes, I think what Trump and the United States want, very important to Israel. Absolutely, they've been coordinating very closely.
So, Ethan, I guess the next step might be, as you suggested, use of some military armaments to maybe deal a knockout blow to the Iranian nuclear facilities. Is there a sense that that is being discussed? And if so, is there
There's no doubt. There's no doubt it's being discussed. There's no doubt that, look, if you look at the Americans have moved the Nimitz carrier group from Asia to the Mediterranean. That's the second carrier group. It's also sending it's sent THAAD anti air defense systems to Israel. It's moving stuff here in preparation for participating. That doesn't mean it will. And there's no question in my mind that the Trump administration is examining this possibility right now. And I don't know what it's going to decide. But we do know that the president left Canada, left Banff early, and said he needs to deal with this issue. And he didn't sound like he was interested in some kind of deep negotiation, right?